Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris over at EP May. Thanks for joining me here today. We've got another active recovery slash skill day today, and what we're gonna be working on is a little bit of bar muscle ups, okay? So we're gonna go through a couple of warm-up movements to help us get ready for the bar muscle up. Okay, we'll go on a couple of skill progressions after that, and then we'll attempt a couple bar muscle ups, and if you're getting a few, we'll get into a WOD that actually has some bar muscle ups in them, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, so what I like to do for bar work, anytime we have pull-ups or toes to bar or muscle ups, is I like to start with the floor and warm up our hollow body and our open or Superman position from the floor, okay? So I do different variations, alligator rolls work, hollow rocks, and Superman holds work. Today what we're gonna do is some static holds, okay? So what we're gonna do for this warm-up portion is we're gonna hold a hollow body position for 30 seconds, and I'm gonna hold a Superman position for 10 seconds, okay? So that'll be round one. Round two, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold a hollow body position for 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna hold a Superman position for 20 seconds, okay? And then round three, I'm gonna hold the hollow body position, I'm gonna go down to 10 seconds, and I'm gonna hold that Superman position for 30 seconds, okay? So break as you need to here. This is accumulated time, all right? Sit where you can see your clock that you're timing yourself with, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the next part of our skill development for today is we're gonna work on opening up our hips with a snap, okay? And we're gonna stay on the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna go from hollow body position, and I'm gonna snap into a bridge position here with my hips up, okay? So I'm just gonna snap my hips off the ground and into that position. So here's what that looks like. I'm here, I'm gonna go snap there. Okay, back to hollow, snap, hollow, snap. Okay, so I'm going from a closed hip to an open hip. We're going for 10 reps there, and now we're going to integrate the use of a PVC pipe. Okay, so with the PVC pipe, we're going to do that hip opening drill, but we're going to work on starting that lat pull down, okay? So a big mistake that people make on the bar muscle up is they try and pull their elbows down, okay? And if you pull your elbows down, it's like almost impossible to rotate around while you're in midair, okay? What I want to do is pull my hips up to the bar, pull my lats over, and then poke my head over the bar, and then I just have a light press going up at that point, okay? So we're gonna work on that on the floor with our lat pull down as we snap our hips. That's where we wanna be, okay? We wanna avoid pulling down this way. That's what we do for a pull-up, a chest to bar, but not for a bar muscle up. This is the motion that we're going for right here, the lat pull down. Let me show you what that looks like from the side here. So we're coming down here as the hips open up. So we're gonna do 10 reps from the floor. You start from your hollow body position, and then you snap in there, and you're gonna lat pull down the bar back down to your hip. Hip here. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so what we're gonna work on now is getting up on the actual bar. Okay, so I wanna warm up my grip before I do this. Okay, if you need to chalk up, go ahead and do so, okay? You can see I have like this tape on my palms just because we were in quarantine for so long, and I went about 2 months without regular bar work. So my calluses aren't as built up as they normally would be, okay? So I recommend taping up your hands. Wad & Done makes good products, if not any kind of KT tape. It'll just help you feel the bar better. Where I want my grip to be as I'm accumulating this 1 minute is I don't want to hold down with my palms there. I want my knuckles to be slightly rotated around the bar. What this is gonna do is it's gonna activate my forearms, but it's also gonna, when I actually pull, I'm already partially rotated over as opposed to here where I have to do that and then rotate my, it's kind of a pseudo false grip on the bar is what I'm going for. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna accumulate a minute of hanging there. If you can keep your toes together and keep them pointed, that's even better. So let's go ahead and accumulate. Okay guys, so I was able to get that done without breaking. Okay, I held on for the whole minute. You need to divide that up into 30-second intervals. You can, okay, just whatever works for you, okay? Just work on firing up that grip. That also loosens the shoulders up for what we're about to do next. Okay guys, so what I want to do next is work on that hollow and open body position. I want to activate with my shoulders, and what I'm looking for here is a controlled swing, okay? I want to be swinging with my shoulders and my core, and I don't want my legs to be all over the place, okay? I want control with that, so I want my belly button coming out and coming back in. Okay, nice tight swing. Let's go ahead and do that with our grip slightly over the bar, okay? So what we'll do there is we're gonna go for 5 to 10 reps of this swing. I'll show you what it looks like from both the front angle and the side angle. Okay, so starting with the front angle. Guys, so once you have control of that kipping swing, you're ready to move on, okay? What we're gonna be working on is just like we did on the floor, we're gonna pull those knees up and work on that pull down, okay? So I'm just gonna get myself familiar with this motion right here, okay? I want no bend in my elbows, and I'm gonna work on getting my hips up to the bar out of that swing, okay? So I'll show you what it looks like from the front and from the side again, okay? So we're gonna want to hit about 5 to 10 reps of that and get our athletes ready for that if you're coaching it. Also, what I wanna do is make sure that I'm using a single bar at this point, okay? So one that doesn't have, like these have this top part on there. I just want a single bar. These straight bars work great for that. Okay, so we're gonna work on this pull motion, okay? So I'm hopping up to the bar, hips. Okay, working on generating hip force and getting my hips up to those bars. Let me show you what that looks like from a side angle. That's the height that I want to get there. You can see my hips rise, my head is back behind the bar, okay, and I'm pulling down with this motion now. So that's how I'm handling the bar muscle up at this point. Okay, so a couple more steps that we'll get into. Okay, depending on where you're at, you might want to try this with a high box, okay, and then work your way down to a lower box and a lower box. Okay, now that we understand our body position and what we're trying to do, okay, so I'll show you what it looks like on a high box set up right here. It's set up at about the 30-inch side, which is pretty tall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up back where I'm comfortable here and it's nice and sturdy. Okay, and I'm going to climb up on the box now. Okay, and I understand what I need to do from this lat pull down. So I'm in the hollow position. What I'm going to do is just use the box to kind of propel myself over the bar. Okay, I want my head to just be in that hollow body position here. Okay, and I'm going to jump up and keep my arms straight and do a hit of that pull down there. So I'm coming in here. I don't want to bend my elbows, but I want my head to come over the bar. That way I just lean forward around it. So here, I'm jumping and up, okay? Pressing out of it from the top. Okay, so when we're done there, as you get more comfortable from that height, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten that distance now. So I'm here on the box now. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna need to generate a little bit more force from my hips. Okay, work on that riser. Okay, and then I can take this down even lower now. Okay, so this is basically just a jumping muscle up at this point. What I'm doing here, I'm on the 20-inch side now. Okay, still getting a little bit of help from my legs, but I'm having to use more of that open hip to get myself up on the bar. The box is out of the way. I understand how my arms are supposed to be pulling down. I'm trying to get my hips up to that bar. I've worked on that, okay? I should be nice and warm in the shoulders. I've gotten comfortable, that's the most important thing. Getting up to the top of the bar, okay? So remember that pseudo false grip helps a lot. Okay, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and attempt the bar muscle up. Okay, so we're gonna go right here, our kipping swing, controlled kipping, get those hips up to the bar, get over. So, give you all a little side angle here. There it is. This is your bar muscle up tutorial. Keep in mind, guys, you should have the prerequisite strength to even get there. We don't want to bypass certain skills, okay? Those skills being the dip. You should be able to hold yourself on stability on the rings, okay? Be able to lock your arms out, okay? We should be able to do 10 dips, no problem, okay? Without breaking, and 10 strict pull-ups, okay? Before we even get here. So if you don't have that prerequisite strength, you look at my pull-up video that I have here. Okay, and start with that one, you know, work on dips, and we'll go from there. So thanks for joining me. That's your muscle up tutorial. Have a great workout and be safe out there. Remember that you can hit me up on Instagram at CrossFlipper. Have a great day.